Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of my walkthrough of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Last time we left off, we were about to get started with our first spell lesson after the introductions. Now, before we head inside, I just want to say these little, mini games, well, for the Sorcerer's Stone at least, that you do before you do the spell challenge, I absolutely suck with this one, with the pattern. So if I don't do good, please excuse me, but just want to give you a heads up about that. But I'm not going to play that way. I get 4 out of 4 on all lessons because it's just, it's definitely hard. It's easier in Chamber of Secrets, but it's harder this one. But without further ado, let's head inside because Harry's like, ooh, look at this wand. What can I do with it? I'm such a smart aleck. But, yeah, let's keep moving and see what we got here. Who's this standing up here?
Hello, Harry. It's me, Hermione Granger. We met on the Hogwarts Express, remember?
At least she was honest, unlike Ron. But the guy in there, well, I don't know yet, but he's bad. I think too, in this game, Hermione's not so bossy as she is in the movie, of course, or the book. They don't emphasize that as good. She's a little more, easygoing, I'd say, in the game.
I am Professor Quirrell.
Hi, Quirrell. Hi, Voldemort, also. I mean, such a smart aleck here.
With the Flipendo spell.
Flipendo, that's a good spell.
This is the symbol for a Flipendo spell. Make the same pattern and then click of the button.
Alright, let's see what we do here. Only 50% pass mark here. But again, as I said before, I absolutely suck at this. So I probably could at least maybe get 3 out of 4, but I'm not going to get 4 out of 4. Unless if I do, I'll be surprised. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, see, pass mark 50%, and then until the time runs out, 94%. Okay, not too bad. But the problem is also, I think, after each round, it gets fast, the time gets faster, so that's why I kind of speed up. Oh, sweet, 5 points for Gryffindor.
Faster this time, Mr. Potter.
I kind of wonder also, with how many people, are doing, different spells and whatnot, don't you think people get more points than they really seem to be towards the end of the year? You think they're going to be getting, thousands of points, but instead they're going to get, hundreds of points. And that one, well, I didn't start too good. Let's see here. 30, 40, 50. Then I went back. Not as sharp that round, guys. But, oh well, 79%. I think the next...
shaky effort, Mr. Potter.
But I still did good, Quirrell. Give me credit.
Practice. 10 points for
I got 79%, 80%. That's still pretty darn good. The pass was 65. It's supposed to build us up, not just make us, perfect after one round. This is where I need to get more seriously good. Okay, come on now. 80%. Come on. Shoot. That was my mouse pad kind of slipped there. Oh well. No, I didn't get past it. Rats. Oh well.
A respectable effort, but not.
See, you could give me a little more of a compliment there, not just a shaky effort before. Only 2 out of 4. I told you guys I'm not too good with this, so oh well.
Splendid! You may now enter the Flipendo challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr.
Yay, time for our first challenge.
Hold down the mouse button to aim the Flipendo spell. Release the button to cast the spell. Try it on that barrel.
Yeah, only getting 2 out of 4 with that pattern crap is not going to stop me from, doing good in this challenge here. But this is our first, of course, of, those who played Harry Potter, several spell challenges. This is one of the most basic challenges you'll probably see, the Flipendo challenge. And I say basic in the fact that it's basically, for the most part, a navigation challenge. You just need to, just simple spell of casting it onto things that open up doors or knock stuff over. Just the very basic stuff, of course. So there really isn't too many opportunities for you to die or just faint in this challenge later on. So yeah, it won't be challenged too much. And I gotta say, of course, I'm talking over top. Listen to how Harry says Flipendo. Like that. I mean, I don't really watch it much anymore, but did anybody out there who watches Little House on the Prairie? I mean, I don't really watch it that much, only because I only watched a few episodes because my mom watches it here and there, and sometimes I'll just be sitting there with her while it's on. I remember when I first played this game, I thought Harry sounded like Laura Ingalls, the way he'd go, Flipendo! And my sister appeared. And we got the first of, I think, 8 challenge stars for this challenge. Of course, in Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, I think there's 10 challenge stars. I'm sorry, 10 except for, hold on.
Now, go on and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you further on.
Alright, see you then, Voldemort. As I could keep saying, not to be a smart aleck. But, I think, except for the Flipendo challenge, there's 14, but there's 10. I think there's not a limited, there's not a certain number there. They don't really boost time. You're not timed for these challenges in this game. But, you know, how many challenge stars you get can vary on, wait, another second here. I keep getting cut off here. Nearly Headless Nick, what's up, my man?
Hello, Harry Potter. I am Nearly Headless Nick, the Gryffindor house guest.
What's this in front of you?
Now, this is a saved game book.
Oh,
When you touch
book.
it, your game will automatically be saved.
Sweet.
The game will restart from this point if you faint. You can also load a saved game from the main menu. Goodbye.
It's like, hey, you know, once again, as I said in the last video, which we'll hit the save game book, which we're saved from there now. It's like they tell you, yeah, you know, here's what happens. If in case something happens that you faint, you'll restart from right there. Again, I know this is a video game, but it's real humans you see in the movie. It's like this weird, you know, interaction. You know what I mean? It's just strange. But yeah. So that's the save book, which there's a couple of them in this challenge. Again, by the way, there's no wizard cards in this challenge. Just 3 secrets, but again, I care more about you know, finding all the wizard cards and having at least 250 beans, because if we do that, because there's 25 cards in this game, which is a lot more in Chamber of Secrets, and also as we'll get to play it. Again, hopefully, if it works on my computer, Prisoner of Azkaban also. But there are a lot more cards there. And we're actually in Chamber of Secrets. There's like bronze, silver, and gold ones. But yeah, we had to collect that, complete the game, and get 250 beans to unlock the final card.
Cast your Flipendo spell on this block to knock it out of the way.
Yeah, knock it out of the way, Harry. Listen to Valdi. Well, I should remind myself. I think his Quirrell's real name is actually Quirnus Quirrell or something like that. I can't remember exactly how it's pronounced. I have to look at Wikipedia again. Anything else I like about this book? Again, if I didn't mention before, Chamber of Secrets, the game, is my favorite game. I actually had Chamber of Secrets before I owned Sorcerer's Stone on the PC. No, sorry, I wanted to get that save book really quick. Yeah. So, anyways, though, I said before, I actually did not get Harry Potter and the Sword. Wait, make sure I didn't miss anything here. No, I didn't. I didn't own Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on computer first. I actually owned Chamber of Secrets on computer first, because the story was it was like the right around the time where it came out on DVD. I was down visiting some family down south, a little further down south from me, and I had a cousin who we never really got along growing up. But he wouldn't let me play his Xbox edition of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So when we got back, my parents let me get that game for some reason. But that was actually my first Harry Potter video game. This was one of, like, I got this one and Prisoner of Azkaban at the same time. But yeah, I still like Chamber of Secrets a little bit better though, because, well, one, what was I gonna say here? Well, first off, this game is a lot more structured. Like, you can't really go exploring the castle or anything. Like, you know, there's an objective. I mean, yeah, there always is the objective, but the other one, you're more loose as far as, like, you know, like where you can go and where you can't go. But it's like, this one's like, you can't really go out to like other rooms and explore, like, when you don't have to be there or anything, you know what I mean? Like this, and this one also, you can't move when you're casting spells, making it a little bit like a pain in the butt. But in Chamber of Secrets, though, you can cast spells while you're walking or whatnot. I'm a little too far from there. And by the way, also, this is actually, usually I always happen to me once, but this is like the first area where you can literally, like, faint or die in, like, the easiest in the game because of the trench. And won't move there, rats. Yeah, so don't take it lightly, though. Definitely not. Let's get this one right behind you first. I probably could have waited until I came back, but oh well. But I still say Chamber of Secrets is my favorite. I mean, Prisoner of Azkaban on computer, I haven't played quite as much yet, as much as like Chamber of Secrets I have. Like this game isn't too difficult, really. It's more so just navigations and pushing things around some enemies, but it's not the worst. Like, Chamber of Secrets presents its challenges. Prisoner of Azkaban is definitely a little bit harder, which it should be. But they're all still good games. I hope they all still work on my computer because I would love to play all three of them again for this channel. And if I ever somehow come across any of the other ones on PC, I would definitely play them for this channel because, as I said before, I am a huge Harry Potter junkie. As far as which one's my favorite, though, like movie-wise, I gotta say, my least favorite, I think, is Prisoner of Azkaban. I mean, it's good. Like, they're all good, but that's probably the weakest out of the three of them, in my opinion. Oh gosh, what is that? First off,
This is a
gnomes.
Potter. They like to
They love your Bertie bots.
wizards. Knock him on his backside to complete the challenge. They move quickly and can be quite a nuisance.
Let's not piss around here. Come on. See that they can take your Bertie bots every flavor beans. At least in this game, once you knock them down, they can't get back up. Alright. Like in Chamber of Secrets, I can't remember if they were in the Prisoner of Azkaban game or not. Okay, we got all 8 challenge stars, excellent. Let's just collect a bean here, in this case here. But in the other games, they can get back up. You just have to throw them into a gnome hole to get rid of them permanently. These, they can't get up. And yeah, somehow knocking all 3 of them down opens up the door. But, with that being said, that's actually going to be it for the Flipendo challenge. There's Coral right there. Of course, we'll go to a cutscene before we walk through there. But when we come back, I believe we will be in our first flying lesson. So, with that said, guys, let's just, get on out of this Flipendo challenge, and I will see you guys in the next part of this Let's Play. Be sure to click my like and subscribe for more content to my channel, and follow me on Twitter, DemandRider93. And with that, guys, let's get our 20 points for getting all the challenge stars and completing this challenge.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge. You collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, hurry on to broomstick practice.
Back in their Gryffindor common room, Harry, Ron and Hermione talked about their exciting first days at Hogwarts. There was much talk about the break-in at Gringotts Wizard Bank. But there was little time to dwell on this, since Harry and his friends were expected at their flying lesson with Madame Hooch.